recording. And I'm going to switch my category to Pivot of Hearts. Visual novel time. Whew. Okay, I kind of gave up watching the opening, but I'm gonna close it and then reopen it again because some of those fucking quotes I could not read fast enough, so we're gonna try it again. I'm a strong believer that after either that or the first thing that should pop up. I agree 100%. Oh my god. I'm skipping the opening again only because I want to turn up the music a bit more. Okay, I think that is a perfectly friendly volume. And I'm sorry we're closing again. I just really want to see that. The opening is very important to me. No! I clicked out of the title screen again! I just want to see the title screen! I keep doing this. Okay. Surely now. Am I live on YouTube? I think I should be. Okay, I am. Hi, YouTube! Okay, we're gonna try to read these in time. Pivot of Hearts. This music's such a vibe. This actually looks so good. The characters look great. When? Was there even a right choice back then? I gotta read these way faster. Etsuko, there's no reason we can't have the best of both worlds, right? Seems like a cool chick. Cow, I wonder maybe we crossed paths ages ago without even knowing it. Oh my god, even when I'm reading it as fast as fuck, I just read it on time. Barbara. Luna! There's a cat. Sigurd. Base. Augusto. Bia. Anna, Chico, Beto. Metal, Oba, and Jennifer. Thank you for the follow! Whoa! What was that? That looked like Fire Emblem. I ain't gonna lie. This looks really cute. Hey, are you playing the game? Because I see Pivot Hearts on stream. That's actually the game. This crazy person on my stream keeps launching this Pivot Heart. I didn't realize, am I online? I think usually I'm invisible, but I might be online. Whoopsies. Should I close out one more time? Okay, wait, that title screen was actually so good. This game, there's like not a lot of people. So if you look at the store page of Pivot of Hearts, there's only 11 reviews on it. I mean, I think it's fairly new, but like not a lot of people have played this or talked about it. It's like a very indie or like very small, not well-known game. But it does look really cute. So, and y'all know I love me a visual novel. So let's try this out. This game contains sequences of flashing lights. Please consult a physician prior to playing Pivot of Hearts. You can disable the effect in the okay. Chapter 1, Old Friends. Can I proceed with spacebar? Whoa! We've got pixel graphics! I wasn't ready for this. Here, My last healing spell. I've run out of mana. I appreciate it, friend. Sorry for my blunder back there. Don't worry, we can't win this fight without you anyway. Hey guys, I know it's important to harness the power of friendship and all, but can you give me a hand here already? It's fine. I can hold it a while longer on my own. The archer and the warrior desperately fend off the attacks of the gigantic creature in front of them. Finally back in formation. Oh wait, finally back in formation. Come on. We have to use that before it starts attacking again. Indeed, it would be a waste not to use it here. Alright, let me start the ritual. Faster. Can't you see the size of that thing? Calm down, friend. I'm here to protect us. It's ready. Unleash it. The party gives the warrior some space. She raises her sword and fixes her stance. They all hold their breath. The magic circle shines and its power encircles the warrior. Begone, Queen Slime. By the powers bestowed upon me, I shall banish you to the dark world. Ex Omni Slash. Uh-oh. It's lagging. It's lagging. No! Ah, shit. It crashed again. That's the third time in a row now. I almost know the whole dialogue by heart already. Why did this bug have to happen at the end of such a long cutscene? I pushed myself away from the computer. Wait, is that me? I'm Wen? Or is that his name? This honestly looks like it could be my room. Okay, I pushed myself away from the computer. It's well past 10 o'clock. Uh-oh. Bedtime for me. Welp, I guess I'll quit for now. I lean on the back of my chair and sigh. Although there is not a single cell in my body doubting that I love developing games, at times like this, I honestly find myself wondering if programming was the right career choice. Omni Slash? That's classic, I know, but the Final Fantasy vibes. It makes no sense. I didn't even touch this part of the code. I scowled at the screen. Wait, so I am one. Oh, he has a switch! Is this not supposed to be like Saint Seiya or whatever, like the anime? Or I feel like this is a spoof on a true, real existing anime. Healing Quest was supposed to be a simple RPG that our indie studio started 6 months ago. It's an original take on a classic genre that scratches that itch for the good old times. Letting my arms drop beside the chair, I conclude that it's time to wrap up the remote work for today. I wanted to fix the bug now because tomorrow will be a busy day at the studio. We'll meet the new artist who's been hired to work on Healing Quest. And just to show how small we are, they appointed me, a programmer, as the new artist's guide for the first few months. I have no idea who they are though. Didn't even have to ask. Oh, sorry, what am I reading? Didn't even have time to skim through their resume. Hopefully, they're patient enough to tolerate my humor, or rather, the lack of it. Huh? I reach for my cell phone and spot a new message from an old friend. Barbara. Boy, I haven't seen her in a while. Hey, Wen, how's your lame ass doing? Is Barbara me in real life? Very flat from sitting all day every day. And you? What color is your hair nowadays? Want to find out? I'm starting a new Castles and Champions campaign. Okay, Castles and Champions. And was wondering if you wanted to play too. Castles and Champions. That sure brings me back. It's been a while since I played a tabletop RPG. Barbara is actually an excellent game master. I used to spend entire afternoons trying to escape her twisted plots. Good times. Oh no, Mom's so old she doesn't understand how to read a text. Yo, chill! I do be old though. You're not wrong. I start typing out an answer. Sure, sounds fun. Cool. This first session will be on Saturday, 3 p.m. at my place. Awesome. Got it. I set my phone down for a moment, but after some pondering, I pick it up again. So, what have you been up to? Oh, you want to know? I've been learning tarot. Tarot, huh? Figures. You've always been into mystic stuff. I swear I just hydrated, but I'll hydrate again. Thank you, Tom. When we play Castle... Yeah, when are we playing Castles and Champion? Do we have a DM? We can play if we have a DM, but I would be down to DM when I figure out how to DM. But I don't know when that's going to happen. But if we have one sooner, I'm down to play. Whew, okay. Did you find a mysterious book containing a deck of magic cards and accidentally unleash its power onto the world? Was that a card captor reference? Eric! Happy Friday! How are you? The tower is a well-known tarot card, pretty much a castle. Okay. Well, do you know what it means? I am home running on the treadmill now. Good for you. Good for you, Tom. I just did 20 sit-ups, so I'm done my workout for the day. I'm done my workout for the month. Made appointment to tint my black windows tomorrow. Dang, that's quick. Are they coming to your place? That's awesome. That's awesome, Tom. Gasp. How did you know? Anyway, shall I give you a rundown? Well, Barbara is recording a voice message. Jevin! Hello! Thank you so much for the sub! $5. Thank you for the $5. How are you? How's it going? I would cede to Alice what the Tarot Tower means, but also it means bad. Oh. Well, it's good in my book because I have castle towers all over my arm, but I'm a big fan of towers. You coming to me? That's great. That's awesome. Does he do it by himself, I wonder? Does he have help? Okay. Once she gets going, there's no stopping her. I guess I have no choice but to press play. First of all, tarot reading is actually seen as a form of divination. Wait, we don't need... We have Barbara. She knows all about tarot. She's our resource. First of all, tarot reading is usually seen as a form of divination, a way of predicting the future, but actually, it's more about looking deeply at the present in order to understand it. That sounds less occult than I expected. So there are 22 major arcana and 56 minor arcana, making it a total of 78 cards. The minor arcana have 4 suits, just like a deck of playing cards. Actually, it seems like tarot cards were originally used to play games. By the way, do you know what the 4 suits mean? No enlighten me tutorial time? There's tutorials in this shit? Which one do you want to know about? Oh my god, is this actually like card related? Link, thank you for gifting a sub to Eric. We love Eric. Thank you for gifting him a sub. And Eric, welcome back to the Church of Azure. I just watched Paddington. Bear? Is there like a new Paddington out? Like the bear? And this is suspicious, but there was a lot of tower adjacent architecture in there. I do remember Paddington. I don't know if there's like a new movie out or something, but I don't remember it having like that kind of architecture. Wasn't it like set in modern times? I am so mad about how they're talking about the suits of tarot. They are so wrong. Are they actually? Are they actually, or are you just saying that? I truly don't know. But I don't know if they're like referencing tarot in the real world. I think they're like using it to describe how this game is going to work. At least that's the vibe I'm getting. My favorite suit is the spades, so I'm going to start there. So there is spades, the coldest of the suits, the chilling blade of a sword. This one is associated with wind. It represents reason, knowledge, truth. And since you can't cross blades on your own, It's also about dialogue. Okay, spades. Being sharp, using logic. Got it. Whoa! Tanuki! Thank you so much. Oh, hello. I mean, sorry. Link, thank you so much for gifting us up to Tanuki. And Tanuki, how are you? Happy Friday! What's up? How's your Switch 2? Is it everything that they've made it out to be? You have to spin. What? No! Wait, what? No, no. Do I? Do I, guys? What was I at? 50. Oh my god, you're right. No! Hold on, hold on. Son of a bitch! I should just have the wheel bookmarked. I don't know why I don't have that. But I have to, like, navigate to it every time. I was even helping people at Nintendo get a hold of theirs. Wait, what happened? What was going on? I'm very not in the know of the Nintendo Switch stuff because I was not at all paying attention to that news because I was very much in study mode. We're spinning, we're spinning. It's not spinning, it's not spinning. What do I do? The wheel's not working anymore. Oh, there we go. I don't know why it took so long. And yes, there were towers in the original Paddington movie. Remember a baby bear struggling to climb up a tower? It meant something. It meant a lot to me. Okay, I definitely don't remember Paddington the same way you do, so. Play with one hand for 1 minute. Easy! This is just a fucking visual novel. This is perfect. What? Sit-ups? Oh my god. Wait, how close were we to sit-ups? Oh thank god. Oh my god, actually we were close, fuck! It was like 2 off. Wait, this one I don't even, I literally can't even read these. I'll modify character badly. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Nikki throws rigging the wheel. Love to see it. I'm playing with one hand. I don't know what you're talking about. This is perfectly not rigged. All right. Clubs. Let's do that. Okay, which one? Clubs. Very well. Let's talk about the suit of clubs. It's associated with the element of fire, with creative energy. So it's like that spark that initiates everything. Inspiration, passion, the sudden impulse that propels you forward. So I guess that means something like impetus. What is impetus? I'm sorry, I learned a lot of new words. Guys, I know so many insurance words now, it's crazy, but I did not learn what impetus means. I learned a lot of new big and fancy words, but I don't know what impetus is. What gets the lobby? Neon. Wait, Neon, when were you moving? Did you say yet? I also got Skirk for anyone who knows. What's Skirk? I am so lost in the sauce. What is Skirk? Nikki, oh, I read that one. How do you help people get theirs? Ooh, is Neon still waiting for his? Impetus is like an impulse, a force towards, an encouragement, but in a kind of impersonal way. I don't like that word. What's another, hold on. This is a good ChatGPT question. Incentive, motivate. I asked ChatGPT for words that I could replace impetus with to help understand. It says incentive, motivation, drive. I guess it depends on the phrase. But anyways, okay. Diamonds. All right, diamonds. As you may expect, has to do with... Wait, I thought there was voice acting in this. As you may expect, it has to do with wealth, but it's not really about money per se. Think worldly, mundane. Humans can't live off ideals, right? As such, its element is earth. You know how in order to harvest crops, you gotta work the field consistently every day? It's about that sort of steady effort. Okay. Got it, so steadiness. Which one do you want to know about? Hearts. Of course, there is the suit of hearts, which is also known as cups. Why? A chalice is filled with water, if you will, which is the element it represents. Okay, wait, water. Okay, am I supposed to remember this shit? Because I already forgot. I already forgot. It's about those shapeless feelings that run as deep as the ocean, the bonds between people, basically. This suit tells you to open your heart and face your emotions. Hearts equal emotion. Easy enough to remember. I guess that's all of the tarot suits. I don't remember any of them. Which one was impetus again? Was that one clubs? My schedule and location will unfortunately be bad for a while. Oh, you said mid-August. Oh, wow. I'm kind of hoping most people who wanted one got it already. Or it's going to be like that all year. I feel like that's just the nature of console launches nowadays. I feel like whenever a console launches, it's just always going to be like hard to get one. But yeah, if you think it's sold out here, it's even harder to buy in Japan. And while devs have units at work, they're on their own for their personal Switch 2s for home. Interesting. I regret typing the last for OG Tarot, cups, staves, swords, pentacles, clubs from staves. That sounds impetussy. Impetussy. Okay, now I like that word. Wow. Wow, did you pass your test when you forgot? Wow, did you forget? Yeah. Actually, honestly, I don't know, but like I was so good at retaining information during that course. It's because that's like that stuff makes sense. This does not make sense to me. But like insurance, it makes sense. You know, it's very logical, I think, most of the time. For a moment, I wonder if Barbara is going to send another voice memo, but I see she's typing now. So now, ask the cards a question. Okay, how can I solve this queen slime bug? Deep stuff, man, but fine. I'll draw a random card for you. Even though I don't believe in this stuff, my heart skips a beat in anticipation for an answer from beyond. And it's 3 of Cups. Interesting. Wait, Cups was hearts. Wait, what? I do remember that shit. Impetussy is crazy. I like that word. My new favorite word. Thanks, Eric. Wow. Okay, so what does that mean? Good question. I haven't gotten that far in my studies yet. I look away from the screen for a moment to stare at the imaginary camera that would capture my exasperated expression. I see. Oh wait, that was him. I see. What? What? No biting comeback? You must be really tired. Why'd you offer me a reading then, Quack? Quack, quack. Despite how tired I am, I let out a small chuckle even as I rubbed my forehead in pain at the lame pun. It's been a while since we had this sort of back and forth. I'll get back to you on Saturday. Be ready for some high-level comical exchanges. Roger, have a good night. I finally leave my phone on the desk and lean once more on the back of my chair. Magical card readings aside, playing an RPG would be a great change of pace. I've been too focused on work. The last time I hung out with friends was months ago. In fact, how long has it been since Barbara and I became friends? 5? 7? What, 10 years now? I can't believe it was that long ago. I slide back to my computer and start browsing social networks for some long-forgotten high school pictures. It takes me a while, but soon a photo comes up on the screen. This is a random detail, but I really like the heart here at the bottom. That's very cute. Nice little aesthetic touch. Because they have the card aesthetic thing going on. I am so rejecting of one card reading. Ugh. Or I guess Quack. Skirk is a new cryo DPS. Oh, is that the person that Rika was showing us? They're huge lore-wise. Though as a unit, they're only great if you have certain team builds. I see. Emo Kid! What's up, Emo Kid? How you doing? Happy Friday! How have you been? Anything new? Also, the name Barbara comes from the Greek barbar. Is the same root as barbarian. They're calling her a babbler. What the fuck? That's the character. Oh, I actually know who Skirk is. They're very beautiful. Okay, we're getting some cute school pictures. This is me. I'm a dude. And I'm wearing a t-shirt of the poster I have in my room. And I don't know who Barbara... I'm gonna guess this is Barbara. That's my guess. Oh, there it is. Yep, that's me. Barbara and some other people. Apparently a very long time ago. It's pretty funny how Barbara and I still talk to each other after all that time. I guess we kept sharing the same nerdy interests, such as tabletop RPGs. The other two, however... Yeah... There are some people I haven't talked to in a very, very long time. God, I'm getting old. What are you, 34 or something? Don't even get me started when, okay? Don't even. I turn off the computer and proceed with my daily pre-bed routine of brushing my teeth, putting on jammies, and contemplating the emptiness of life. Wow, this guy's a typical gamer, honestly. And now I'm saving for the Fate collab in Honkai Star Rail. Dang, I can't believe... I mean, I think a lot of the Genshin players are doing this, but like keeping up with 2 gacha games. Well, 3, because you play a lot of Fire Emblem. That's crazy. I don't know how you do it. 34 isn't even old. 31 is just middle-aged. Yeah, but I'm saying this guy's got to be like 20 years old. Ain't no fucking way. Actually, you know what? My guess, at most, he's no older than 24. This character. No older, but I doubt he's older than that. But I don't know, so we'll find out. 10 minutes later, I'm lying face down and trying really hard not to think about that damn bug in my healing quest. I make an effort to think about the upcoming campaign instead. That's when I wonder, who else did she invite to the table? I bet it's those 2 people in the picture. Could there be anyone I know? Nah. Even if there were, it's been so long we're probably different people to get... Sorry. It's been so long that we're probably different people altogether. Sounds like he is expecting those people in the picture. Wait, who have they been playing with then? Surely they haven't just been playing the 2 of them. We were all just a bunch of stupid kids. And some things are better left in the past anyway, but I guess things could have gone differently. Was there even a right choice back then? Flashback. Ooh. 24, thinking about campaign, inviting to table. We have D&D drama. Love it! I do love D&D drama. I got through all of Stranger Things, by the way, guys. It's not my favorite show that I've seen. Sorry, I'm taking off my pants, but I'm wearing shorts. Okay, I'm just saying. But I finished Stranger Things. I know season 5 is not out yet, but I'm all caught up. And there was definitely some D&D drama in that show. Let's just say that much. 24, time to get to bed, Gramps. True. They're ancient now at that age. They better settle down and have kids soon. I'd be busy with 14. So only gacha I play as Genshin. I'm too deep in the story to quit. Yeah, I think that's, I mean, 14, there's a lot of stuff to do in 14, but like, you can definitely easily have time for another game playing 14. So I feel like Genshin is a nice pair. But yeah, the characters of Genshin do look really cool. Did you ever think about did you ever try Honkai Star Rail, Rika? Also, Nikki, you're dressed extremely well for D&D IRL. So thematic and flattering. Thank you. I am gaining weight, which is great. I'm gaining weight where I want to gain weight, but I'm gaining weight in my tummy, which that I need to get rid of. But it's okay because I did 20 sit-ups today. But I need to get clothes that like fit me better. Like this used to be really quite baggy on me, but now it's actually quite tight around my arm. Let the record show that I chatted that before the removal of pants. I will not go down for this. While I was taking that. Is this your 4th outfit change? Oh shit, you right. You right. You guys are getting multiple outfit changes today. I was even more exhausted than I am right now. As if all my mana had been running on fumes for a long time. Okay, I like the gamer references. Oh! What are these? Head pounding, legs numbing, stomach growling, but I barely felt any of it. We have all these aces. I don't know what it means. I'm clicking one. Okay, nothing happens. Not sure why it's there. My thought... Oh! Now they're hidden. What is this? What is this? My thoughts kept going back and forth between solving the math problem in front of me and figuring out how much time I had left. Finish this worksheet, drop by the library, return the books that were due today, borrow that other one, and then rush to meet Nina. Nina? Shit, I'm already late. I have to get going now. The worksheet will have to remain incomplete. I rammed my books and pencil case into my backpack and quickly zip it up. I'm ready to get up from my desk when the classroom door suddenly opens. When? I'm not really sure exactly how it happened. I guess my keychain got stuck on something as I tried to sling my backpack over my shoulder. Or maybe I just lost my balance from being caught off guard. All I know is the second I'm on the floor, my bag contents have been spilled all over, and hopefully there's nothing embarrassing in there. Worksheets, textbooks, binders, pencils, and a set of dice. Ah, crap. In a daze, I lean forward and begin gathering my scattered items. Wen, are you okay? I look up to see my old friend's hand extended toward me. Considering how mad she got last time we talked, the gesture is definitely a surprise. Yeah, of course, I just tripped. Hesitantly, I accepted her hand, but the moment I put my weight on my left foot, I stagger and almost fall back down. Thankfully, she firmly grips my elbows, keeping me steady. Oh my god. Our hero senpai is helping us up. The peak. We start marching band Monday. Oh, wow, you're gonna be busy. Heat wave ends Monday. I vote we stay inside and work on music. Do you guys always do it outside? There's no, like, indoor option? Oh, I could never. There was a period when things in gaming was slow, so I gave Star Rail a try. I think it was fun, but the characters are cool, but I like Genshin character designs better. I really struggle. Well, I haven't really scrutinized both long enough to really decipher the differences, but I find that the characters look the same to me often. I once got very lost driving a car because I was trying to calculate whether my tire was punctured with rotational velocity and repeatedly missed my exit. Taro! She firmly grips my elbows is the new AI romance art. Ooh, you right. You right. I'll save that in my notepad for later. Marching band is an outdoor activity. Yeah, but can't you do like rehearsals indoors and stuff? Don't you guys got gymnasiums, you know? Thankfully, she firmly grips my elbows, keeping me steady. Huh. I forgot how strong she was. Oh, I guess my foot fell asleep. Sorry. I'll just... Geez, Wen. Her voice comes out startlingly loud, resounding through the empty classroom. You have to take care of yourself. I wince at her words, but can't bring myself to say anything back. My head hurts. I'm hungry. It feels like 1,000 needles are prickling at my leg from every angle. I hate that feeling. And now my friend's strengthening grip on my elbows makes me aware of a new, unfamiliar pain spreading from my neck to the tips of my fingers. I'm doing my best. My voice comes out no more than a whisper, and I'm not sure she even heard me. Perhaps that's for the best. Still, she pulls me up again. Can you stand? I tap my foot on the floor a few times, making sure it responds to the stimulus. Yeah. This guy's like Brad Burns. He like never smile. Like he never has an emotion on his face. Sighing in relief, she lets go of me and crouches down to pick up some of my fallen books. I bend down and follow suit, gathering the worksheets that flew all over. After a few moments of awkward silence, she speaks up. By the way, I'm sorry I snapped at you yesterday. Huh, that was unexpected. It's okay, really. We're cool. The clock's ticking feels real. I don't think this is Barbara. The clock's ticking feels louder by the minute, and a new wave of anxiety reminds me to hurry to my after-school commitment. My friend moves further away to pick up the dice that's scattered across the classroom. The dice. I think I dropped my D20 actually, so hopefully nobody redeems that today because I think that... Oh no, it's right here. We got it. Okay, another reminder of an unfulfilled promise. Wow. They sure landed far. Did he roll a 20 though? He rolled a 12? Oh wait, no, that's not the 20. Oh, he did roll a 20! Right here. I don't know if you guys see my mouse. Oh, you do. I don't know if you can read that, but it's a 20. If we were playing with Barbara, these rolls would all count as ones. I chuckle at that. You're right. She's strict about that, but has no qualms about chucking dice at people. You're right about that. Oh, look! A natural 20. See, he did get a 20. The atmosphere surrounding us suddenly feels a lot less heavy. Lucky me. She picks up the die and brings it back to me, a look of resolve on her face. It's been a while. Think you'll be able to make it today? I gulp. Gulp. I try to look away from her steady gaze, and my eyes land on the clock. The ticking is so loud now I can't even hear my thoughts. I take the die back and shut it in its box, effectively turning away from her as I answer. I don't think so. Really? Again? Yeah, sorry. Someone's waiting for me. I can't be late. I'm already late. I can't afford to waste any more time. You got a gulp at natural 20 bluff check. True. I finally zip up my bag and lurch towards the door. But a hand grabs my wrists and holds me in place. Oh shoot, why is my door closed? Hold on, y'all. No wonder. I was like, it's so hot in my room. I don't get AC in my room if my door is open. If my door is closed. It has to be open. He zipped up what? Oh, did I? Was it not his bag? Can I go back? I don't think I can. Oh wait, log. I zipped up my bag. What did you think he said? Oops. Oh my goodness, Ryan, thank you so much for the sub. Hey, have a good stream. Thank you. _carrot. Thank you, I appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome weekend. He thought he meant the other zipper from me too. Because of the comment. I just wanted to know if there was anything wrong. No, there's nothing wrong. There's a lot wrong, actually. For one, when did I start feeling so guilty about just... Wait, when did I start feeling so guilty just talking to one of my best friends? Are you sure? Because I've actually been trying to talk to you for weeks, you know. Ouch. She was right. I knew she was, but still. Make a run for it. I'll stand my ground. I'll blame it on the upcoming exams. Oh, okay. I see the point of the cards now, and I assume that whatever I pick here will, like, maybe it might increase this. What exam did you pass? Is this game related? It's not game related. But no, I was doing my licensing exam for general insurance, and I passed. Yay! But now I'm free. I wasn't able to stream for like the last I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. But I'm all done that now. He thought. Oh, I read that one. I like the card mechanic. I don't know if I know how. I don't know if I get it, but I agree. I do. I just like card aesthetic. I don't really like card games like that, but I do really love the card aesthetic. Like, I like this card suit. I don't know what it is, but I just really like the card aesthetic, so I am enjoying it. Okay, but I'm not gonna make a run for it. I don't want to stand my ground because that might be confrontational. Huh? Sleep, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Huh. She's such a huh. Happy to thank you. I appreciate that, Sleeve. Thank you for the sub. I'm happy to be back, thank God. I was really missing my free time. But I think I was able to like get rid of all my free time for like 2 or 3 weeks because I've had like 5 years of free time. Like I was playing Lost Ark 12 hours a day. I had too much free time. So I was okay with giving it up for a short time. Okay, I'm going to blame it on the upcoming exams, which is probably partially a truth, but also probably a lie. But I'm going to go with that one because I don't want to run for it or stand my ground. And hold on, let me reread the. I've been trying to talk. She was. Nothing's wrong. Yeah, I'm just gonna blame it on the exams. Oh! It didn't go away. Taking efficient action with a clear mind. That was logic? Oh, so now I can't do another logic answer or something? We were in our 3rd year of high school after all. College entrance exams were always looming over us. I never had college entrance. Like, you guys have SATs and shit. Like, we don't have that here. Do we, Sleep? We don't have SATs. We don't have college entrance exams. You just apply. It costs money to apply, but like you send in your grades and stuff. But as far as I know, I did not have any college entrance examinations or whatever. We had like our provincial English exams. You remember those, Sleep? Not that I know of. Yeah, like in high school, we never had that stuff. We don't have like a version of SATs. You know how it is. Finals are around the corner. Not to mention all the admissions tests. Yeah, we had no admissions tests. I really have to focus on studying right now. I was sure it would work. Logically speaking, this was the best answer. That's the same thing you told me the last 2 times. Or so I thought. Oh, so that was the wrong answer? I'll stand my ground, I guess. I know my priorities and I'm determined to stick to them. Dropping the ball was not an option. I was sure that my steady effort would eventually pay off. Look, today really is no good. She doesn't seem satisfied, so I add, we can talk tomorrow, okay? After class. Tomorrow I have rehearsal, remember? Alas, that was not an option. What? So I have to go through all of them? What is going on here? I don't understand the mechanic anymore. Blame it on LeBron. What the fuck? I was experiencing withdrawals. No. Honestly, I think I was experiencing withdrawals. Like, I just need, like, this is, I mean, I guess I was getting a fair amount of socializing at work. But, yeah, I don't know. like, I didn't game or anything during that time. Nothing. Well, okay, I did start don't make fun of me, but I started playing Krunker. It's just such a it's just like a quick game that you can play for 2 seconds and then you can leave. So I did kind of play that a little bit, but I'm not gonna count that because I played it for like 15 minutes. That means your grading across all schools in the country must have been fairly uniform. Yes and no. Like, there's definitely schools that are harder to get into. There's like schools in Canada, like we don't have Ivy League schools because that's an American term, but like, you know, our like elite schools, where you have to have a certain average to get into. But they might have a college entrance exam, but we weren't doing them in high school. Not that I know of. Yeah. Were you guys doing college entrance exams in high school? Or is that just SATs? Krunker, what's that? Wait, really? You've never heard of Krunker? It's like a stupid Minecraft shooting game. It's not Minecraft, but it looks like Minecraft. It's a shooting game that works pretty much like Call of Duty, I guess. Because, like, you just spawn and then you just try to kill as many people as possible and then you die. And then you spawn again. Wow, Nikki was actually being a human socializing. I know, it's weird. I actually don't know if I've said, like, Sag or Monka. Like, I don't know if I haven't... I don't know if I haven't caught myself saying those words out in person yet. I really don't know. I don't think I have, but it is well known that ivy cannot grow in the Arctic Circle. That encompasses all of Canada. Well, you guys heard it here. That's why we don't have Ivy League schools. SATs? No, I mean the high school grading system. Oh, the high school grading system. Sorry. Must have been fairly uniform, meaning the universities were able to simplify your grades to fairly... Yeah, I think... What is it like for you guys? Is it not? It's not uniform for you guys? Here in the US, the SAT are mostly on the West Coast and East Coast. Most of the middle half of the country uses ACT. Yes, but what is the difference? Like, we didn't have ACT either. The Discord game, yeah, it's on Discord, but it's also on Steam, like, and it's also a browser game. We had SAT and something else. Honestly, teachers be pressuring kids with all these damn tests. They seem like the same thing to me. I've never taken them, but yeah, I would hate that. I feel like those kind of tests in like high school, bro, that's just too much pressure, man. That's too much. And then like your whole future rides on those tests. Like, no, bro. That's too much. I played that before, have you? It's fun. Like, it's fun because it's like really casual and you just like join whenever you want. ACT has science in it? SAT doesn't? Wait, why would they like grade you on stuff? Like, why would they have like a test, a college entrance test that doesn't have science involved? The fuck are they teaching you out there? Grading systems in the US high schools differ because education is managed at the state level, not federal level. So universities use the ACT or SAT to standardize. What? That's so silly. Okay, I mean, it makes sense in your system, but that just seems like, let's punish the kids for our weird system. That's what it sounds like. What do you think of the SATs and the ACTs, Tanuki? Do you think they're a good measure of a student's capabilities of getting into university? There were also SAT 2s that were specialized to various subjects, including science. And when would you take that? Oh, thank God I didn't go to a school in US, bro. I swear to God. I would have failed them, and I would have had such a, like, I would have failed them, and I would have felt so low of myself. Like, I would have been really down on myself for failing that. And I could have a very different future if I was in the US, but thankfully in Canada, I had very mediocre marks in high school. I was not a good student because I was gaming all the time, but there's certain universities that will accept people with mediocre marks like myself, and so I was able to go to university with those grades, and I did get good grades eventually in university. The first couple years of university, I was just there to party. I was just there to party, but toward the end, I worked really hard and I got good grades. I remember taking regular SATs in junior year high school, SAT 2s and what? Also, this junior year, senior year. Okay, I know senior year is grade 12, but like, I don't know what the hell junior year is. Is that grade 10? I just know grade 9, 10, 11, and 12. We don't do that. Junior, sophomore. We don't do that. What does sophomore even mean? Why is sophomore? I think sophomore is grade 10, right? Why does sophomore mean grade 10? Like, what does that word actually mean? Nikki year 1, Nikki near the end. Yup. That's actually me in emote form. So kids, as long as you party less that last couple years, you'll be okay. Yup, just remember that C's get degrees too, you know? And you know that doctor, you know, or you know, there's the guy that got whatever the lowest passing grade in medical school, he's a doctor now too, you know? That's basically the same thing, but with names. Right, but like grade 9, 10, 11, 12 makes sense because it's a succession of numbers. Like, what the fuck is junior, sophomore? What's the other one? Senior? What's the other one? The whole college process is a scam, trust me. I have student... I agree. I agree. The whole college process is a scam, depending on the course that you take. But I do think that it is still very worthy to get an education. But goddamn, why is it so expensive? I was talking to a coworker today, actually, who told me their daughter went to university in Michigan. Wait, I should have asked if they went to the University of Michigan or Michigan State. I should have asked if they went to the scam one or not. But anyway, that's besides the point. They're saying that they sent their daughter to University of Michigan and they spent like $45,000 just on like tuition 1 year only. And then that's not even like the cost of living, the textbooks, like, you know, their what do you call it? Their dorm, their everyday expenses, and on top of that, it's like their Canadian family, so you convert that to American dollars. Oh, I don't know how they do it. Everything is expensive because boomers. Me dumb, me no go post-secondary. No, I know plenty of smart asses. A lot of the smartest people didn't go post-secondary because they were smart enough to know not to go. John Bernthal joins the cast of Spider-Man Brand New Day. Ooh. Is he joining as the Punisher or is he joining as something new? I don't know if Punisher and Spider-Man are connected. I just know that John Bernthal played the Punisher, right? I do love John Bernthal because he's in one of my favorite movies, Fury, and then he's in The Walking Dead, which I also love. Oh, he's going in his... I am interested in watching The Punisher. I am. There were some really good Punisher Spider-Man episodes back in the 1900s TV. Well, let me know if this Spider-Man... Wait, is Spider-Man Brand New Day, is that a movie? Okay. Let me get some dialogue in here, guys. I reminded myself of the very reason why I was in a rush. Nina. That was all the impetus. That was all the impetus necessary to get me going. That was all the motivation necessary to get me going. See, when I replace it with a different word, like a synonym type word, that makes sense to me, but impetusy, that was all the impetusy necessary to get me going. Sorry, catch you later. I twist my wrist, pulling away from her grip, and head for the door. Surely this will have consequences, but my mind is elsewhere right now. However, she's much more agile than me and quickly circles around, blocking my way. You're never really here anymore. Ouch. It's only a couple of minutes. Can't you spare that much? You're right. I'm sorry I've left you hanging like that. Sorry, I don't know what to do. I don't think this is like a choose your own adventure. I think it's like choose the right answer. So I'm gonna go with you're right. I left you hanging. In the end, when I thought about how she must have felt, I knew I had given in. Okay, so I've used up all the cards, which maybe that was what was meant to happen. You did leave me hanging. A lot. But I'm glad we can finally talk. We're in? My friend stares intently into my eyes before asking, has anything happened to Nina? Was it that obvious? No, she's fine. In fact, she's waiting. If everything's fine, why have you and I been talking less and less to each other? Ouch again. She's got a good point. Me and Barbara used to hang out every other day. But things weren't so simple. If only I could explain it. It's just... What the? What is that? While I stuttered, my friend stared at me anxiously, like she really wanted to say something. The right something. Wait, so if I hadn't picked any of those options before, like, am I supposed to bank these? I can't click it now. Is this one of those games where I, like, have to rewind in time? Like, I have to collect 2 spade, you know, 2 club, 2 diamond, 2 heart, and then go back in time so I can see this answer? Because I'm not gonna like that. I don't like those kinds of games. I regret and somehow do not regret coining that phrase, impetusy. We gotta add that in our quotes, don't we? Quote, add. Impetusy. That's it, just the word. June. Oops. Quote 83. High school struggles? Bro. I was definitely struggling in high school, bro. She wants to club your diamond heart. Your heart? What? It looks like it, honestly. Go back in time and store or click the cards above in a certain order. Yeah, you might be right. I really don't like... I really would not like it if it's like that going... I really hated that feature in... What's it called? What was that game called? Was it Xiao Lu her name? Or what was her name? The game with the Chinese girls. The dating game that Tom loves. Great game, but I hated the, like, you have to rewind feature. The longest day of the year, it stands to season to have the largest impetusy. Oh wait, is it summer solstice right now? I didn't even realize. Chrono Odyssey is down for maintenance. Really? How long is it down for? Or how long has it been down for? It looks like it honestly... Okay, with that one. Danganronpa. I mean, Danganronpa did kind of make you go back into trials. Like, it's not really going back, but it was just like... If you got the question wrong, then you'd have to keep going until you got the question right. I feel like, at least in the Chinese girl dating game, that was like straight up going back in time. Lost is strange as the rewind. Life is Strange. Oh, as the rewind. I don't know if I don't remember. I remember I played Life is Strange, but I don't really remember how that game went. Whoops. Love is All Around. Yes, that's the game, Neon. Thank you. Should be back up to the top of the hour. At the top of the hour. We'll see. I mean, it's a small group working on that game. So they're probably stressed as hell right now. It's hard to realize summer solstice when all of Canada is still seeing 24 hours of darkness. We have longer days than you in the summer. Life is Strange is really upsetting even more than Artist Lady showing up. Don't remind me about the fucking Artist Lady. Don't even remind me. Three Houses was a better dating sim with rewind. It does have a rewind, but that was like a short rewind, you know? If I have to like go through all these cutscenes just to come back. Listen, I don't know if this is how the mechanics work yet, but if I have to go through all these long cutscenes and then I have to go back and like just so I can see what happens here, I will not enjoy that. But anyways, I think that's just in your head. We're okay. It's fine, really. In the end, I had no idea what she wanted me to say, and I didn't want to let anyone down. I tried to smile and sound as confident as I could, despite the burning doubts consuming me from inside. I could feel her expectations being thrown out as she sighed in disappointment. I hope you'd at least be honest with me. Bro, me too, but I don't have enough cards, girl. What you want from me? I'll come back. I'll come back in time, girl. Don't worry. In the end, the past cannot be changed. Uh-oh, that feels like foreshadowing. The past cannot be changed. I was too young to even understand the situation I was in. ... And there's a calendar. Oh, we're so going back in time. Jesus. Another day at work. Ah, yes. I've been pretty burned out lately, but these home office days helped improve my mood. That and the news of a new tabletop RPG campaign started this weekend. Okay, but the music is hitting. I only had 3 of a kind, not 4 pairs. I literally only have 4 cards. We're okay. It's fine, really. I don't want to let anyone down. She sighed in disappointment. So many Fire Emblem parallels. Oh, you're right. This looks a lot like my office. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This definitely look like my work right now. Okay, anyway, our studio is quite small and young-lived. After a few attempts at making mobile games, we managed to release a successful one that keeps us running nowadays. It was a very compelling clicker game about bunnies. Bunny Burns? Even I had to stop myself from playing it after 2 months of intense bunny civilization grinding. Anyway, now that I have some money to spare, we're able to invest our time and effort into games with more creative freedom. And so Healing Quest came into being. Good morning, Wen. Programmer Bia. Okay, Bia. Hey, girl. I like her necklace and her hair bow. That's actually really cute. Oh, hey, morning. What the hell, Wen? Pick one. Don't say both. Oh, hey. Morning, Bia. Yo, Wen, my dude. Have you heard? Bug. Heard what? I figure it's fine to have a little chat before diving right into work. Oh, yeah. The new hire. They're coming in today, right? Yep. I don't know anything about them, though. Anna from the art team was raving about it. It'll definitely be a load off her back to have one more person on board. Yeah, but that's not all. Seems like she's been following their work for quite a while. Oh, you're in the know. Give me the deets. The slide over. I'm glad you're staying hydrated at your work, assuming any of these bottles are full. I am definitely staying hydrated, guys. I recently went to the doctor. and we're working on investigating my tummy problems. And just so you know, I am getting tested to see if I have celiac disease. I don't think I do, but we're just gonna test me. Actually, we're gonna be doing a lot of tests, and I'm kind of nervous because she said if none of these come out positive, I might have to get a colonoscopy. Yeah, so I hope we don't get to that point, but I do have ongoing tummy troubles that have been bothering me for a very long time, and I would really like answers. So if it means that I have to go through that to get the answers, I'll do it. Bunny working at the office, gonna add that. Oh wait, yeah, that is a good one. Celiac testing is great. It's not bad to adjust your diet, and it's important if you do have it. Yeah, but I just love... I really don't think it's what I have, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I would be probably happy if it was, because it would just be a clear answer. They're trying to take care of you, but who's taking care of that poor toilet? Bro, no. I don't know whoever the cleaning people are on the weekend. I pray for them. Man, fuck that toilet. God, no toilet talk, okay? I have coworkers now. I have coworkers. We gotta be chill. We gotta be chill. Okay, Augusto slides his chair over to our side of the desk. Wait, oh my god, his voice actually sounds like the one I gave him. Is it a girl? Is she cute? Bia gives him a knowing look and sighs. All I know is that their work is, and I quote, nostalgic, but also so alive. Just what we need. So try not to scare them away, alright? Me? I'm so friendly, though. Wen's the one who should watch the scowl. So cold. I'm in power-saving mode. We got a heart! Oh, we have two! Wait, oh wait, no, I was gonna say we skipped one, but I guess Ace is one. Yes, Prage, indeed. I gotta start using nostalgic but so alive. Just what you need on job interviews. Yeah, let me know how that goes. That said, I unintentionally crack a smile at the programming team's morning banter. Makes me feel like some of my worries are not that bad after all. However, one glance at the glitched screen of Healing Quest brings me back to the harsh reality of work. Excuse me. Hey, Wen. Oh, sorry. Hey, Wen. I just found another bug. I feel my veins twitching on my forehead. Is it game breaking? Because I'm still working on that Queen Slime crash. No, it's just some minor physics quirks. I'll put it on the backlog. I struggle not to look at the whiteboard with the backlog cards. Every time I glance at that pile of work, I feel my heart skipping a beat. As my colleagues return to their desks, I whisper to myself, focus, Wen, focus. I spend some time tracking down this Queen Slime bug. Before I know it, it's already time for the meeting with the new artist. I'm expected to greet them at room 3, if I recall correctly. It's gonna be his friend that was in that memory, right? What are we calling it? Queen Slime and minor physics quirks? Wink. This literally looks like our meeting room. Is this my work? What the fudge? Okay. Hey, Wen. Oh, wait, I don't know what voice to give him. Hey, Wen. Take a seat. Kawa should be here shortly. I do as I'm told. As soon as I land my butt on the chair, the product manager starts with his usual talk. It's so nice to see that we're expanding our team. We can finally make bigger games. Even with more passion. You remember how it was when we started, right, Wen? You've been here since the beginning, after all. I feel like I had this conversation 10 times already. Yeah, sure. Hard times. I remember when 2 short knocks on the door interrupt me. It's the newcomer. Thank God. I like him already. Oh, okay. A slim and tall guy walks into the room. His stylish looks give him strong designer vibes. Hey, Kawa. Welcome. Have a seat as well. This is Andre. My name is Andre. This is Andre Wenshan. But We all call him Wen. He's our lead programmer and one of our oldest employees around. Oh, hey. Excuse me. He approaches me and extends his hand. After giving me a firm handshake, he says, Yay. Nice to meet you, Wen. I heard you're gonna show- I don't know what voice to go. Nice to meet you, Wen. I heard you're gonna show me around the studio today, is that right? They're gonna have the lead programmer take time out of his day to show this guy? Ain't no way. Should I show him my dark humor right off the bat or put on a happy face? Maybe something in between? I'll show you around. There isn't much to see around here. Fine, duty calls. Yeah, it's part of the job after all. Give him my voice? That is my best attempt at your voice. The deep voice. Okay, I don't even know what that was. I cannot do a deep voice though, but I'll try my best. Your name had to be Andre after all. You are a giant. Oh, I got a heart. We talk about some boring office stuff, and 10 minutes later, I'm quickly touring him into our workspace. And this here is our visual management board. I feel a piercing pain in my chest. I fail to avoid looking at the backlog task list. Not list. No, that's a long backlog. A second pang crosses through my veins. I visibly flinch. Yeah, I suppose. I quickly take him to the artist section to avoid further questioning. And last but not least, this is where you'll be working. Anna and Beto will be your teammates. The artist section consists of 2 joint desks where 2 pairs of people can seat across each other. Anna and Beto are bent over their drawing tablets. They stop to stretch and exchange greetings with their new lead artist. Before I know it, they're already discussing Healing Quest's art style. Oh my gosh, the pixel art in this game is so cute. It's so heartwarming and nostalgic. I remember staring at the screen for hours when playing my favorite RPGs to try to reproduce the characters and monsters sprite pixel by pixel on the computer. Anna and Beto chuckle along with Kawa as they exchange stories about their career's origins. I see that as my cue to end the tour and swiftly leave them talking. I go back to my desk to squeeze in some work before the next meeting. As I go about the other meetings of the day, I keep seeing the artists talking and laughing warmly. I'm very impressed by how fast Kawa befriended them, considering he's effectively their new boss. It's not that simple to start a hierarchically. I don't know how to say that word. Hierarchically bound relationship like that. Maybe he just makes people feel comfortable around him. I guess we'll find out. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Is everyone gonna say happy hump day? Home sweet home, or something like that. These days have been so hectic that I barely have time to clean my place. It's gotten to a point where queen slime might sprout out of the corner. I shudder at the thought and begin picking up and folding some shirts. I pull open a drawer to stuff them into, but realize it's already overflowing with haphazardly thrown in pieces of clothing. Man, when did I get this bad? Am I becoming a workaholic? Sighing, I kneel down and start pulling out the messy shirts to fold them properly. Just think of this as Tetris, Wen. You'll be done in no time. Hey, I do that too. I don't know, something, do the Humpty Hump. I swear every time at like the typical work banter is always like, hump day, happy hump day. This takes me back. I hold an old t-shirt in front of me. The washed out image of the group of armor-clad heroes from my favorite cartoon as a kid fills me with nostalgia. It was a birthday gift from my high school days, if I'm not mistaken. The day I got this, ... But never mind that, I gotta clean up and sleep. If this was me, I would never mind that and clean up and sleep. So I'm gonna do that. I fold up the shirt and place it back in the drawer. I repeat the same process over and over with every other article of clothing, and it turns out to be surprisingly soothing. I do like folding clothes. I do. Soon my room's looking neat enough, and I go to bed. We got a card. I don't know what that means, but we got a card. Respecting my own physical limits keeps me refreshed and ready to face the daily struggles of life. Time to get some sleep. It's been one hell of a week, but thanks to Kawa, we've made significant progress with the visual aspects of the game. Well, it's finally... There ain't no way I got off work just to go back to work in-game. I'm literally off work! How am I back in the office? Time to go home and get some rest. I start packing my things. Oh, it's the end of the day. Okay. Okay, his voice is very different from what I gave him, but... We're committing. Chico. When? Sorry. When? Where do you think you're going? Home. No way. It's Friday. We're gonna hit the bar. We gotta welcome Kawa into the team. Make him feel at home. I look around the office and there is an energetic group gathered around Kawa. He seems to be getting along with everyone already, and I don't think... He seems to be getting along with everyone already. I don't think me being there will make any difference. Come on, man. We haven't had a drink in so long. Is your work like this? Is your work like, it's Friday, guys, let's go to the bar? I feel like that's very Japanese culture. At least he's able to go home. There are other game companies where the employees... Yeah, no, that is true. I think game companies are constantly... Game companies and anime companies are just... I feel for them. While it would be really cool to work on an anime at an anime studio, but like I've never heard of people working in that industry and not getting overworked. Okay, don't run away. He seems satisfied and I'm left alone. As I finish shoving everything into my backpack, I realized I haven't finished my mug yet. So I haven't washed my mug yet. I try to sneak past the group to get to the small office kitchen. But Kawa notices. I smile sheepishly. See you at the bar? No escaping now. Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna wash this. Run, escape! Guess I'm going to the happy hour. Could actually be nice to have a chat with Kawa. He was a big help this week and had some cool ideas. But I doubt I'd get a moment of his time. This game is like really good visuals and music. I will definitely say that. Don't know how I feel about the story yet. I haven't really seen much of it, but I would say the visuals and the story is definitely, like, that whole overall aesthetic is really good. Yep, as expected. As I sip on some beer, most of the team is hanging around Kawa, asking him all sorts of questions, laughing and refilling his glass. He blends in just fine. Yo, Kawa! You were the art director at Naptime Scare, right? Yeah, the team was amazing there too. The animations were so well done. I was impressed. Awesome! Do you know Zay? He's like my bro. Yeah. I remember he was super into that robot anime. Yeah, that guy never changes. Did he make you listen to all his theories? Charismatic people are really something else. I was one of the people who started building our studio, but despite the seniority, I have a hard time talking to a lot of people in the office. Relatable. Even though I know the project and the show they're talking about, it doesn't feel right to join in. I'd love to get my mind off the endless backlog, though. Grumble. Huh. I was so focused today, I forgot about my afternoon snack. I reached for the plastic menu next to Augusto. Remember that game jam when Anna fell asleep on her keyboard and typed like 1,000 lines of zzz? Oh yeah! And that nachorito thing? Oh my god, how could I forget that? I have an understanding of the inside jokes they were mentioning, but Kawa has no idea what they're talking about. I glance at him, trying to learn how an extrovert... Wait, why does extrovert have, like, the R next to it? What does the R with the circle mean? Wait, yeah, what does the R with the circle mean? Deals with this situation. ChatGPT! I forgot. R circle means registered. Oh, is it like trademark? Okay. Thank you, Eric GPT. Why does extrovert have that? Why is it registered? I'm still confused, actually. But anyways, just trying to learn how an extrovert deals with these situations. To my surprise, he's holding his empty glass and awkwardly laughing a little. Everyone's too engrossed in reminiscing at the moment. Should I reach out? So I actually hate situations like this, like where, say, like if we're in person and there's like a group, like we're in a group setting and like a group is like kind of clumping together, not necessarily in a cliquey way, but like they're clicking together and having a conversation about something and they don't, and there's like one person who's like left out. I really don't like those scenarios, and I usually try to find a way to bring that person in, or I just talk to them and have a separate conversation with them. I feel I like having that left out person makes me uncomfortable. So I don't know what the options are. He can handle himself probably. I guess he can be at a loss. I'll call out to him. Yeah, I would call out to him. That is what I would do in real life. Waving the menu, but that is only, I mean, on the internet is different, or like, it's not the same on the internet, but yeah, I was going to say that's only in person. It's hard to keep everyone included on the internet because we're already separated. Okay, waving the menu in the air slightly, I try to catch his attention. Hey, Kawa, want some food? He brightens as soon as he hears that. Looking relieved, he sneaks out of his seat and joins my side of the table. The rest of the team is still fired up about whatever happened at the game jam 2 years ago. Thanks, man. I was getting thanks, man. I was getting hungry. Heart. Oh my god, am I like romancing him or something, or what's going on here? I've been getting a lot of hearts from this guy. Same. I'm pretty weak with alcohol, so I gotta eat. Want to share some fries? Hell yes. Though, I'm craving some fried polenta. That's even better. Last time I ordered polenta instead of my fries, my pals berated me for it. This guy's alright. He calls out to the waiter in a friendly voice. Excuse me, Chief. Excuse me, Chief. Could we have a big portion of fried polenta? And he glances at the empty bottle on the table and then looks at me, awaiting approval. I nod. Fried polenta, so good. I don't know if I've ever had that. Hold on, let me Google. I don't know if I've ever had that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't know. Well, I like polenta, the non-fried version too. I don't think I've had any versions of it. Bunny pivot of Burns. Nod. Yeah. Nod. Another beer, please. Sure thing. Kawa leans back on his chair and places his phone on the table. I can't help but notice something familiar about the strap hanging from it. It's a helmet shaped like a dragon's head. Could it be... ... Whoa! What is that nerdy thing he's got? Hey, is that from Warriors of Horoscope? That's his favorite anime, I think, or show, or whatever. This? Kawa picks up the phone and lets the strap hang between us, showing off the detailed charm attached to it. This is actually really great when you're like, when you are in a social setting, especially with like coworkers, or anyone, just in a social setting where you don't know people that well, and then you find something like that. Like, oh, I can relate to you. Let's talk about it forever now. I think at my work it's really cool because I found fellow nerds because they have like nerdy tattoos, or just like other random things. Like my one coworker uses like gaming headphones. Another coworker is using a gaming chair. So it's like really easy to pick out those little things and you can just be like, oh, that's cool. And then you can talk about it for a long time. Cow pig. Okay, I read that one. Sure is. I'm a huge fan, even now. Really? Me too. Cow rolls the little helmet between his fingers. This guy was my hero growing up. He always had everyone's back. Yeah, he was cooler than the main guy anyway. Haha. That's what I always say. You know that, Arkwin. Suddenly, a beer bottle and a tray of fried polenta appear in front of us. Here you go. Thanks. Kyle fills up our glasses and holds his up with a smile. The childhood obsessions we can't outgrow. I had that when I initially transferred to this new building. Really? What did you find? I didn't talk to anyone, then found out everyone in my department either games, likes anime, manga, or watches sports was actually peak work life. Wait, that's sick. So that's the one that you're at now? That's so lucky. Was peak work life. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky. Like, I've got some nerds at my work. I think the ones that I can't relate to the most are like the parents. But some of the parents like are my age. So they, they watched a lot of like the cartoons that I would have. My current building, that's awesome. How did you like discover though that they like game or watch anime and manga? Great news sleep. Agree. Like I said, it's a deal breaker if you have bad coworkers. Like I would have no problem quitting a job if my coworkers were making my job atmosphere or just my job not doable. Because you have to see those people every day. Do they read webtoons too? Wink. One of them approached me and asked me about my interest. Really? I got my coworkers did that too. Some of them are really talkative, which is really nice. But yeah, they do that too. They're like, so like, what do you do all day? Because they know I live in the country, so they're like, what do you do all day? And I'm like, I'll just play video games. And they're like, oh, really? And then they're like, yeah, I play this game and da 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 da. It's cool. Wait, so what did you say when they asked you about your interests? Were you like, oh yeah, I play games all day? Because that's pretty much what I did. Only the boring, not science ones. Wink. Let me know if you've read anything good these days. We make games after all. Gotta keep your inner kid alive. We clink our glasses together in cheers, lightly hit them against the edge of the bottle and drink. Huh. This is the same cheap beer I was having before, but somehow it tastes nicer. The fried polenta. Yeah, what is polenta? I don't know. We both reach for the sticks of polenta and shave them into our mouths, munching hungrily. It sure has been some while since I had this. I can't help mumbling with my mouth full. Polenta was a good call. Kawa closes his eyes and nods enthusiastically, savoring the taste. Right. I just can't help myself. I keep grabbing more polenta and washing it down with beer in an endless cycle, interrupted only by my need to talk about my favorite cartoon. We keep on discussing what was the most intense battle, the craziest moves, some questionable adaptations. I'm surprised at how easy this is. I'm kind of having a great time. By the way, I have no idea what time it is now. Yay! This guy. Polenta is a dish made from coarsely ground cornmeal boiled into porridge, then traditionally associated with northern Italy. It can be creamy and soft with freshly cooked or cool slices for frying or grilling, while commonly made with yellow cornmeal. Wow, what would that taste like? Is that like, it probably tastes similar to cornbread, but it's not bread. Some of them quit, some switch departments, including myself. Oh, smudge. Like, is your new department as cool? Yo, Wen, what you doing? I realize I'm standing up, precariously balancing myself on one leg while undulating my arms like wings, imitating the Swan Warrior's signature move. All that while holding my cup of beer. It's not that bad though. Kawa is striking an equally dramatic pose, eyes closed, stance wide, and one fist thrown up in the air. At least he hasn't lost his shirt like an accurate reenactment of the dragon attack would require. We're just having an important conversation. I try to regain my balance. I don't see you like this often. Come on, man. I need your help. Whoa. He grabs my wrist and drags me into the bar. What the? Oh well, maybe I'll order more polenta at the counter. We're ordering polenta. Oh? Is it waifu meeting time? Since you streamed, I'm so happy to see you on again. Thanks for streaming, Nikki. Welcome back. Oh, thank you so much, Eric. Have a good night. Thanks for your company, as always. Thank you for being here. My current department is the primary source of my stress and anger. Oh no, how can you switch to another department? David, hello. What's up? How are you? Oh, I love that Edelgard emote. So well done. Oh, that's Joe's. Oh, I wonder who did that. Who made that emote? It doesn't say. That is a very good emote. Hope you're having a nice start to your weekend, David. That's the thing. I did get a new position like 2 months ago. Does that mean that you can't switch again for a while? Monka-ass. But because they can't find someone to replace me, I've been stuck doing it still. Wait, so you're doing like your new job and your old job? It's gonna be 102 F for me on Sunday. What is that in Celsius? Oh shit! No! 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 Where? What? No! Why is it so hot? Where are you? What the hell? That's 38 Celsius. Nuh-uh. You better stay. You better stay next to where there's AC. No. Nuh-uh. Only my old job. I'm slowly phasing into the new job. Well, new position. Oh wow. What the fuck? What's taking them so long? That's kind of fucked up. Hey, do you like your? Do you think you'll like your new one? Your new job? Sure is crowded in here. Augusto places me next to... Oh, am I gonna have a High School Musical moment? Because there's karaoke involved. Augusto places me next to the TV and puts something in my hand. He takes a couple of steps away and starts waving his hands in the air from side to side. A familiar, tacky melody reaches my ears. I squint to see if what's on the old CRT TV will give me any hints as to what's going on. Oh no. At the same time as my brain processes that the words on the screen are lyrics, I realize I'm holding a microphone. It's that song. That one song you can't escape, even if you step into a karaoke in this country. The one people sing loudly, drunkenly, cathartically. You gotta sing, bro. Is it that relatable? The guy in the song talks about his fear of surrendering, his attempts to deny his love and hide it away. He knows it's all for nothing, because in the end, he can't lie to his heart, and all he wants is to be loved back. Yeah, That one. Pretty typical certain musical genre origin. Oh wow, wait. Some of these, this word is like I can hover it and it tells me what it means. Certenejo? Pretty typical Certeneo stuff. I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong. I think I like it. I no longer have to deal with people, just numbers. I'll be the inventory auditor. Oh, that is a nice change. That is a nice change, but... Well, actually, no. The auditor job might not be as tedious as, like, the auditing staff. But that'll be a nice change for sure. I hope you do enjoy it. And also, like... not bad on your back, right? Because I think your previous job is bad on your back. As I muse about the cheesy lyrics, I notice something on the screen. The words, they're all changing color. The intro has ended and the whole bar is staring at me, expecting a sincere performance. Shit. I look around like a deer in the headlights. I can't sing in public, let alone this lame song. Bro, who cares? It's karaoke. It's time to get down. I think about dashing off, but the bar is crowded and the mic is in my hands, and I don't know what to do with it. And the lame melody keeps on playing, and I want to die, and I feel a hand on my shoulder, and suddenly my actual lyrics reach my ears. I bet you it's Kawa. I'm afraid of giving you my heart. Well, this definitely isn't me singing. It is Kawa. Oh my god, we are having a High School Musical moment. That's cute. Kawa. He's grabbed the other mic and taken the stage by my side. He struggles a little to join in partway through, but his voice still booms with enthusiasm. He glances at me with a strained smile, a bit embarrassed, but determined to see this through. Kawa. To think that you'd sacrifice yourself for me like this. Wait, it's a sacrifice? Bro, this is supposed to be fun. Why does this have to be seen as a sacrifice? I won't let it be in vain. And that's how they became besties. Or boyfriend. I don't know really where this is going. Swallowing my fear, I join him in the chorus and sing with all of my energy, regaining the strange confidence I found earlier while chatting with him. Okay, Kao's gonna help us, like, break out of our shell. Is that what's going on here? Feeling our enthusiasm, the crowd joins in wholeheartedly until the song reaches its long final note, and the sound of clapping takes over everything. By then, I'm breathing heavily, sweating like hell. Kawa is in a similar state. While still gasping for air, he extends a friendly fist towards me. Thanks. I bumped my fist against his. We hand the mics to the next people in line and squeeze through the bar. But not before I send Augusto a deadly glare and mouth my plan to destroy him later. Uh-oh. I don't think he gets the message. Either way, I'm more eager to feel the outside air than get my revenge now. Kawa... Immediately back to the old music. Kawa leans against the wall, panting a little. As soon as he catches his breath, he starts laughing. Haha. It's such a light and honest laugh. The sound, combined with the night breeze, makes my flushed face go back to normal. I can breathe again. Ha ha ha. Next time, let's sing the opening theme. You know, Unicorn Illusion. My pre-programmed answer to this would obviously be no way, but something overrides this. And what comes out of my mouth is, sure. Okay, we're making strides. He's coming out, he's made a friend, and he's coming out of his shell a little bit. This is all very relatable, I think. Oh, and it's the weekend. May 14th. We're getting close to today's date. I wonder how far this goes. Are we hungover? I'm not sure what woke me up. The persistent headache, the dryness of my throat, or the sunlight shining through the window, as I clearly forgot to close the drapes last night. Sitting up, I noticed that drunk Wen was smart enough to leave a glass of full water on my night table. Good job, drunk Wen. I grabbed the glass and gulped it down faster than the beers I had last night. Ah, that's right. I embarrassed myself in public singing that lame-ass Sertanejo song. Definitely mispronouncing that. The memory makes me want to crawl back under the covers. As some relief sets in from hydrating myself even slightly, I recall that I wasn't alone then. Right, Kawa backed me up there. That made it a lot less terrible. I guess it wasn't all that bad. He's a pretty cool dude, and we got to talk a lot about Warriors of Horoscope. That's Saint Seiya. That's like I think there's like a different name for it, but yeah, the Knights of the Zodiac. Oh my god, that's literally the anime they're talking about. The Knights of the Zodiac. That's funny. Wait, I didn't. Yeah, that picture is literally the picture of Saint Seiya. That's cool. I bring my hand to my forehead as a new pang of pain hits me, along with the memories of reenacting that famous ice attack pose. I guess I really did get carried away. How did I even get home? I vaguely remember stumbling to the bus stop with Kawa's help. Going home drunk on a bus sounds awful. That's cool. Yeah, I like the friendship developing here. Or friendship relation. I don't know what it is, but I like the relationship developing here. It seems like a good influence in Wen's life. But wait, were the buses even running? What time was that? And wasn't I the one helping him keep his balance at that point? It's so fuzzy. It was a miracle I didn't miss my stop. As I mentally retraced my steps, I grabbed my phone to check the time. 10:15. And a few messages too. Let's see. Oh, it's Augusto. Dang, he's doing worse than me. Next. Made it home alive, man. I like the little chibi photos. I hate going on the bus in my neighborhood. Strange things happen. I would be way too scared to go strange things happen for sure. The strangest things happen on a bus. For sure. Alright, we exchanged numbers. He must have thought I died. Somehow, barely. I think for a moment and add, you? Okay, next. Morning, Wen. Oh wait, this is Barbara. Morning, Wen. Rise and shine. Don't be late today, or you will face my wrath. Like hell I would. I do need to get out of bed soon if I want to have time to eat, shower, and show up to the RPG session looking like a human being. You wish. Better have that fancy onion snack I love waiting for me. And sent. I drag myself out of bed and get ready to face the day. How strange are we talking? Dude. Well, okay, I don't know what the bus is like here. I can't imagine it's any different, but at least in Manitoba, man, I would not dare go on those buses. But you guys, you're, in Toronto, I would say, probably, the strange subway people, it's, the same thing that you would see on our buses. There's some strange people that take public transit. Yeah. And, yeah, it's good to have a car. It's good to have a car and be able to drive. The day has finally come. Time to smack some evil creatures and eat lots of junk food. Today, I play Castles and Champions at Barbara's. Yeah, what are we playing, Castles and Champions? Logan? We got a DM? We gotta find a DM. Like every good millennial, she still lives with her parents. I feel incredibly called out right now. In her case, it's a very convenient apartment near the subway. It took me only half an hour to get there, which is a miracle in this city. I remember coming here when we were in high school. She often called us over to play Super Blast Bros after class. Looking back, I wish I had spent more time playing with friends than studying. Sigh. And here I am. Boy, this brings back memories. I step closer to the gates and type her apartment number into the electric panel. Beep. Beep. A few seconds later, I really like this art. Like, I want to say they just took a picture of like a real building and then they kind of like, I don't want to say they drew over top. Well, they might have. It could have been like a filter too, but like they really just like drew over top of it to like fit the aesthetic. I think it looks really good actually. A few seconds later, Barbara's familiar voice comes out of a small speaker on the panel. Whoa. Hello? I also feel attacked, yeah. Did like a filter or something? Wait, what had a filter? Hopefully one this summer. Yeah, true. Now that we're done studying. I know we're waiting. Well, I'm done, but you'll be done soon. Ugh. When your cringy attacks are always critical on me. Come up. The gate buzzes and unlocks. I bet you Kawa's here. Imagine Kawa is the other people they're playing with. The gate buzzes and unlocks, allowing me to push it open and walk into the building. I go straight to the elevator and eagerly await for my new adventure. Hey, long time no see. This is a cute place. Wait, this is her. Oh my god, it's my first time seeing her, I guess. Yeah, I guess I haven't. Well, I saw her as a kid. A green-haired Barbara greets me at the door. As expected, her hair color is always different from what you remember. Last time it was blue, I think. That seems pretty blue to me, but I guess it's more like a turquoise? Green? Is that green, y'all? Hold up, let me move it to my other monitor. Yeah, that definitely still seems blue, but I guess it's like a blue-green. That definitely seems blue to me. Green it is, huh? Woo, woo, woo. Not for long, though. Wait, what voice did I give her? Not for long, though. Enjoy while you can. Am I the first one to arrive? Yes, as always, the serious guy. But actually, the other two players arrived while you were coming up. They should be here soon. Oh, that's great. Anyone I know? Only one. Don't worry, it's not your ex. Hehe. Look ass. Barbara smirks, but that's such an old story that I don't even care anymore. Good call. For a moment, I feel like I'm being watched. From the corner of my eye, I spot a small furry face cropping out behind a turned down... Oh wait, I spot a small furry face cropping out behind a turn down the corridor. I struggled with that. Oh, a kitty cat. It's a black cat. I don't remember Barbara having any pets. Whoa, is that cat yours? Did you finally make a pact and become a magical girl? Luna? Oh, hey Luna. There you are. Don't worry, she's very shy. She probably won't come near us. And I've always been a magical girl. She adds, winking at me. Oh, really? I could use a fluffy cat to warm my heart, though. Unfortunately, as soon as Luna notices me looking at her, she jolts back into the building. That is such a cat trait. The second you notice them, they're just gone. So long, little friend. That's when another familiar voice calls from behind me. Hey. Oi, anybody home? I tilt my head, trying to remember where I do know that voice from. Wait, is that... I turn around to face the person coming into the house. Is that you, Andre? Etsuko. Okay, we haven't met Etsuko yet. To my surprise, a friend I haven't seen in ages is standing in front of me. Never mind, we have met Etsuko. It's the girl that we were trying to ghost. What to do? Hi, Sob. How are you? How are you? I'm just playing this little, what do you call it? Visual novel today. Whoops. Oops. Okay. I thought it was the date everything game scrolling by real quick. Oh man, I do want to play that game too. I will definitely play that game sometime. I don't know if I want to play it on... Well, my Switch is broken right now. But yeah, I will play that game sometime. That game is definitely a game that I would play. I don't know anyone who started it yet though. Well, I think it's out now, right? It is out. What happened to your Switch? It's like the memory, it doesn't read the memory card anymore. So I think it's just like a little strip in my Switch, like disconnected, but I can't even open it up with any of the screwdrivers I have here at home. And I haven't thought about buying one yet, but I can't open it up with any of the screwdrivers I have here because it's like a special 3-prong screw type. So I need to buy special screwdrivers just to open the Switch and try to fix it. Oh shit, dude is progging. He has the girl over. He's in. He's progging for sure. Oh my god. Etsuko. It's been so long. It has. I haven't heard from you since high school. I didn't have much time back then. Yeah, right. Oh, she knows. Her tone tells me so. Man. I don't know what voice to give him. Hey! Don't leave me out of the loop here. A flashy guy is standing behind Etsuko. He has long platinum blonde hair and edgy dark clothes. This is Sigurd. We're in a band together. He sings and I drum. Sigurd. Wow, that's an unusual name. What is an unusual? What the fuck? It's a glorious name bestowed upon only those fated to unrivaled victory. Actually, his real name is Ronaldo, but he really likes to be called Sigurd. It is but a lesser name which falls short of my gracefulness. That's right, I remember Etsuko used to play in a band back in high school too, so these two are playing Castles and Champions with us. Let me guess, Sigurd, you're gonna be the party's bard, aren't you? Bard? I can play a bard? Why didn't you tell me earlier, Etsuko? That's definitely the one I'm playing. Where they didn't like pre-make their characters? Well, both Wen and Etsuko are Castles and Champions veterans, so bear with me while I walk Sigurd through the basics. I'll leaf through the character options in the meantime. If Sigurd's a bard, though, I suppose a tank is a good choice. Ib we have a support and tank. Ib we happy. Wait, what is going on here? What accent is it supposed to be? Ib we have a support and tank. I be happy as a damage doer. That was very hard to read. Fits with a name like that. The Sigurd's voice? Are you talking about, Rika? Noticing my mouth full of my favorite prized onionitos. I'm gonna have to know what those are. Hold up. Onionitos. Okay, I'm not getting anything. That sounded like a real genuine snack. I've been fooled. Prize onionitos snacks in getting in the way. I quickly raise an unapologetic hand and finish munching them down. Sorry, I meant with a support and tank in the party. Sorry. I meant with a support and tank in the party already. I don't mind being the damage dealer. Whatever, Wen. Don't act like you didn't want to be the DPS main. Don't even act like it when you know you wanted to be that guy. To me, you're still speaking in tongues. Snack or no snack. When in Etsuko, tone the gamer jargon down. Sorry. We can't help but glance at each other as we speak at the same time. Guess we were too excited. Tabletop role-playing games, or simply TTRPGs, can be very daunting to newcomers after all. We don't want to overwhelm Sigurd and turn him off. That's fine. I know you're super excited to play my game. As you should. Now, Sigurd, let's start with the basics. I haven't had card options in a long time. Wait, I'm back down to 8. I'm back down to just 1. I had 2 before. Barbara goes on to explain the general premise of TTRPGs. In summary, someone acts as the game master, a mixture of narrator and arbiter, telling the other players what their characters see and hear. Then these players explain what they want their characters to do. The game master narrates what happens after that, and this cycle repeats on and on and on. That's it. It's a fun game because you get to be and do things you never could in real life. Explore worlds of fantasy and adventure. As a gamer and game developer, I really dig this shit. Except, as I said, it's not that simple of a game. Wait. What do I need a perception skill for? That skill measures how good you are at noticing things around you. It comes up a lot when avoiding ambushes, for example. There are almost 20 of these skill things. How will I remember which is used for what? Don't worry. Most times, you just tell me what you want to do, and I choose the skill you need. The Q&A goes on for a while. My elbow just cracked. The Q&A goes on for a while. Etsuko and I chip in to help Barbara from time to time as well. Being a singer in a power metal band, Sigurd is very familiar with fantasy tropes, which helps out a lot. Okay. I'm giving him like the fucking Dave voice. Okay, I think I've got the gist of it. I trust you guys will help me fill in the gaps. I'll probably understand better as we play. That's right. You can count on us. Great. Now, before we can move on to character building, which I know you two are way too eager to do, don't you do that before the session? I don't know. I've only played D&D twice in my life. Which I know you two are way too eager to do, let's discuss the setting and the premise of the campaign. I let go of the already half-filled character sheet in front of me, showing my empty hands in the air to comply with the order of cease and desist. Glancing at Etsuko's character sheet, I realized she was indeed guilty of the same crime as me. Since Sigurd is a newcomer, I think we can hear what kind of game he would like to play. Sounds like a plan. Me? Well, there's this metal song I really like. It's about 2 kingdoms at war, and all the horrors left after each battle. How does that sound? Too heavy? Very straightforward and easy to remember. That's a good premise. We can discuss how gruesome we want the world to be. She's just like making it up now? I thought, don't you have to come pre-prepared? Given that initial idea, do you two have anything you want to add? I want a world filled with magic everywhere. I'm ready to fulfill my duty as a hero. I want to achieve my goals by being cunning and deceptive. I'm ready to fulfill my duty as a hero. I feel like I feel like going on a typical quest for glory. You know, epic and heroic battles where we feel awesome. I love some good old-fashioned bad guy ass kicking. Oh, we got a heart. We're in. I was a paladin dragonborn the last time I played D&D. Okay, wait, you're still like an aura, kind of. Was that pre or post playing Final Fantasy XIV? The tall boy's voice. Yeah, I actually do feel like that does suit him. I have no problem with classic heroic adventures. I'll make sure to give you some worthy opposition, so that sweet, sweet glory feels earned. Yeah, I would never underestimate the danger level of your campaigns. We got a 3? I don't know what that means. Can't go wrong with a traditional quest for justice. I'm clicking. Okay, nothing happens. I feel at ease playing within the conventional boundaries of a heroic fantasy. As for me, I'm okay with a war between two rival kingdoms, but I think it would be more interesting if there was a twist to it. You don't need to know from the start, though. Wait, she could just, doesn't the dungeon master pick this shit? A twist? I don't know. I just don't want it to be stuck having to serve one side or the other, you know? I want to make my own decisions. As for what kind of decision, I trust you surprise me. I trust you to surprise me, Barbara. No problem. I'm on it. We discuss a few minor details of the setting and then finally get to pick our characters. Well, I have to admit, the concept I have for my character needed a couple of tweaks to fit into the campaign, but I like how it turned out. Same here. Since Sigurd is set on being a bard, a support class, I'll go with a good old fighter, a frontline class. Perfect. I feel like eschewing chaos from afar, I'll be playing a warlock, an edgy spellcaster that made a pact with a patron. They just make this up right on the spot. Couldn't be me. A spellcaster that made a pact with a patron to gain power and purpose. Great. So we have a flashy dude, big sword gal, and edgelord magical boy. Hey. As you two have already filled out your character sheets, you can help me explain the most important bard spells to Sigurd. We spend the last hour of our session finishing our character sheets and reinforcing game rules to Sigurd, whenever he's unsure. At the same time, I try my best to lose the title of edgelord magical boy. Oh, I thought edgelord magical boy was the bard, but I guess it's him. My deep knowledge of castles and champions lore is nothing compared to Barbara's shenanigans. Ooh, that was a lot to take in. Now that our characters are done, how do we start playing? Actually, we're not playing anymore today. This was what we call a session 0. Yeah, I told you about this, remember? It's that important session where we agree on our expectations for the campaign. Oh, right. After all, we just told Barbara about the kind of campaign we want to play. She still has to prepare the first adventure. Makes sense. I guess preparing an adventure must take a lot of time. It does, but it's super worth it. We start gathering our things to go home. It's a shame, though. I wanted to talk to Etsuko. I realized that after all these years, I don't have her number anymore. Should I ask for her number? Hell yeah! She's not... Oh, no, she'll probably give it. I do like that they talk about actual concepts of D&D, like Session 0. Right. I've never done that. My session... I've never had Session 0s. Well, like... I mean, maybe I had... I guess I did have Session 0s, but they weren't like this. They were just like... Like, the DM would tell me what I needed to get done, and then I was just expected to show up to the first thing with the stuff. So that would have been Session 1, but I guess the Session 0 was the DM telling me, like, bring this stuff. Maybe, LOL, most fantasy games that have a dragon race have them look like actual dragons, but 14 is the... That's true. I do really like that about Auraz. I agree. Anime girl with dragon features, signed up. Yeah, I really hope that they, like, I really want them to add more races. I don't know why, but I just think it would be cool. Like, I just want them to add more. I think it would just be super fun. And I know they will, but, like, I feel like, I don't think, like, that's something that they're prioritizing or something that they're interested in releasing too much of. But I do feel like it would be really cool if they added a bunch more races so that people could make more characters and there'd be more people that play the game, you know, more people that wanted to do the earlier quests and things like that. I don't know. But anyways, we're gonna ask for her number. Hey, Etsuko? Yeah? We haven't talked in so long. Can I, like, message you? I don't think I have your number anymore. Of course. I wanted to chat with you too. When? Sorry. was just, it's been a long time. I got my phone and Etsuko recites her number. Let me add you. Yo. Cute. I quickly send her a little sticker to save her the trouble. That's a cute one. Okay. Oh, is this a group chat? Oh wait, no, that's her. This is me. Okay, I get it. We in. We are so in, boys. Before the sticker sharing goes on for too long, Barbara calls us to talk about something. Up until now, I've been talking to you individually, which is a pain in the ass. How about we start a group chat? Oh, nice going, Barbara. I'm in! Me too. Let's go. After exchanging numbers and creating the group chat, we go our separate ways. We skipped days. It's Tuesday! No! Well, at least we skipped Monday. But I'm probably going to end it there because I have reached 4 hours and it's 11:30 and you guys know your girl's gonna start falling asleep soon. I will save here and I have intentions to continue. But I want to be like awake and aware so that I can take in the story. But it does seem really cute and wholesome so far. Like, I don't really know what the cards are for. I still don't understand what... I'm sure they'll make sense later, but the visuals and the music and the characters seem really cool. Like, the characters seem really unique. The music is very lively and it's not like cheap. It doesn't feel cheap. And the art feels detailed. So I'm actually surprised for like a game that seems very small. I'm surprised that it's I'm surprised that it seems very well put together. I'm scared. Trap! Just on time? You are just on time.
Yes, just on time.
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Trap. Thank you for the 65 months. You are just on time because I'm about to end, but I'm so glad you could make it in. Thank you for supporting my channel. I appreciate you. Ooh. And before we reach 60 subs, let's raid out of here because I do not want to roll another wheel. Do not want to do another wheel spin. Let's avoid that. But I'm going to be live again tomorrow. I'll probably stream earlier tomorrow. Because I want to get some Dune Awakening in. That's what we're going to do. And probably a good chunk of it. I've already made a character. Like, I downloaded the Dune Awakening character creation before I made a character. But I will be creating a character again from scratch on there. You know, not really sure what I want to play as yet. So, I'm going to create my character in Dune Awakening. And I will be playing Dune Awakening tomorrow. If you have the game, let me know. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for being here. Feel that same. I like the story they got going on right now. I actually want... Where is it? Want to see how their game turns out. I'm also interested. And it feels like there's going to be some, like, parallels with, like, their IRL life and things. Things like that, being as Barbara and Etsuko is back. So, yeah. And then also... Kawa or whatever, our new coworker. He seems cool. I'm very interested to see how the relationships develop. Enjoy your sleep. Thank you, Trap! And good morning to you. We're rating Sharpie. He's playing Chrono Odyssey, a game that I also plan on playing soon. So check out the new game and be nice to Sharpie. See you guys. Bye!